added up the original name of this podcast.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys remember that one.
And we're back, out of focus.
And we're back, out of focus.
20.
Episode dub. We made it, y'all.
20. We've been doing this for 20 weeks.
20 weeks.
20 weeks.
You know what it made
How
me
many weeks? How many months is that?
5
That's
months.
That's 5.
You know what it was making me think about is we've spent more time in this room together than we have at our parents' house in the past year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, all of our parents live in Sacramento. So, yeah.
Coming through.
I've only been home a couple times. You know what I mean? Should we talk about?
Oh, we have so much to talk
yeah.
about.
Where should we start? Like,
a lot's happening.
Should we start chronologically? Should we start in matters of importance, in matters of impact?
I mean, we should just really just jump into this shit.
Let's start with Kelpy.
Come
man.
on, man. We know what's going on.
Let's start with Kelpy, man.
Belt got his first viral moment, man. He's fucking legend now.
This is viral cameo.
Come on, bro. You gotta care a little bit. You're in it. You broke up the fight.
That's your legacy.
Like, that's not what. Yeah,
your legacy.
I don't want. That's what I'm known for. You know what I mean? It was like, yo, I came in at the very end. I didn't want to break it up because you know.
But
what I
you
mean?
were the one that broke it up.
I was, because you know what I mean. I was told under administration that I had to go break it up. You know what I mean? But
swear.
Yeah, Josh was like, "Yo, go," and I'm like, "All right." Well, I mean,
it was like eye contact.
Yeah,
it was like a
one of those.
He was like, he gave me a little head nod. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, came in and broke that shit up. Not what I want to be remembered for. And in regards to the comments that I from the Joe Budden podcast about
oh, we're going straight into the Joe Budden comments?
Yeah,
yeah, we gotta work up to that.
Yeah.
We want to get a true first-hand experience of what happened, bro.
Like
please break it down, bro.
No, I feel like it was recorded from 3 different angles. I feel like everybody knows what happened.
But
dog.
I mean, one thing that makes us special about this pod is like, you know, we are the flies on the wall, and you were the fly on the wall. Yeah. First of all, why were you even in the room in the first place?
I was taking timestamps.
Paint the picture, bro, because a lot of people were asking me the same questions when I got back to SAC for Thanksgiving, which we'll talk about. Mm-hmm. But it's like, all right, what were you doing in there?
I was doing timestamps.
How many people were in the room?
It was me, Josh, and Almighty Adam and Kelpy.
So 5 people, including the 3 people on the screen.
Yeah, I was like,
it was me and it was just me and Josh.
You and Josh, yeah.
And for those who don't know, the studio that the interview was being conducted in, super small. It's not like the regular one where we do the live one. It's a different studio, very, very smaller. So, continue. My fault. Like, did you know going into that shit? Because I tried to warn you.
No. Yeah. As I was walking in to do timestamps, Trev's in the kitchen, you know, doing some bullshit, and he was like, he was like, you gonna have fun with this one? I'm like, I didn't know what he meant because I didn't see the Sharp and Almighty interview with Kelpy, the one beforehand. Wow. You know what I mean? Which I recently watched. Great content. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But yeah, man, like, bro, people get punched up all the time, dog. Like,
not on a podcast.
Not on a podcast.
Could you kind of see that coming, like, once the interview started? Were you like, damn, like, this is low key like hella tension, or?
No. When it first started, I was like, oh, this one's gonna be spicy. I was like, this is gonna be a good one because people like the conflict, people like the arguing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't anticipate somebody crossing the line.
Yeah, you never think it's going there because I was sitting in for the Sharp when it was Sharp, Kelpy, and Suspect. And they were just grilling into him. And there was points where Sharp was like, I want to slap this motherfucker right now. But it's like, you never think that he's going to go up and do that.
Say, Kelpy, I should take off on you. I really want to take off on you right now.
Yeah, there was like moments like that. But it's like, you wouldn't think it would happen.
Yeah.
But it actually happened. And he was leaking.
Happened. Yeah, he was. It was
at any moment where you just like, oh, I hope none of his blood got on me.
Yeah. When I walked
out.
Like
walking into it, breaking up, or like... No. After the fact?
Well, I didn't really see that he was bleeding until like after. I was like, when I saw blood on Almighty's jacket, I was like, damn, I hope none of it got on me. You feel me?
Did any blood get on you?
No, I didn't.
Damn.
Actually, yeah, a little bit on my hand, actually.
Damn.
Yeah, he was leaking, dog. Yeah, man. But shout out to Almighty, man. I respect what he said on the Monday show.
What'd he say?
He apologized to No Jumper and all of the staff there. He said he doesn't think that's just cool, and that
he said he blacked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was like, I don't really want to be known for that because like that's like his old self in a sense. And
like, this way.
I respect that. You know what I mean?
Wow, I didn't know that. Shout out to Almighty for that.
Yeah. Shout out to Almighty for that, man. And
definitely, because I mean, let's be real. Like, there's something about being a podcast host and being on camera. It's like you can't really get physical with your guests, right?
You can't. Yeah. I think Kelpy went into that with the perspective that it's probably not going to happen, kind of no matter what I say.
Yeah.
Definitely in spite of all the disrespect that they were giving him last interview.
But on the other hand, when you call a street dude a bitch,
and you triple down,
and you call any grown man
exactly,
triple down on it,
and you look him in his eyes, and you double down on calling him a bitch. It's like, damn, bro, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But he came in there with that ego, like, all right, I'm kind of popping now, like, off the sharp shit. The sharp shit already had 2 million views. So he was like, all right, I'm coming here to make some content. But, yeah, like, in his position, you wouldn't expect. In the boss man's right here, right in front of you. Like, I don't expect to get touched right now.
Thought
like,
he was untouchable.
Watching that clip and just looking at Adam's reaction was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in like a long time.
Adam's reaction literally says it all. It's like, bruh, he did not expect any. You know what I mean?
I think it was just the last thing that Adam was expecting. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, because look, bro, like going into that interview, I was thinking like, I think Adam should sit in the middle.
Oh yeah, Lush brought that up.
Yeah, like I was thinking because Adam has done like kind of debate style
where he was moderating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe if he was sitting in the middle, it wouldn't have happened like that.
There was a little more distance.
But then I don't know though.
You think if it was the old setup where there's a table across from them?
Yeah, that wouldn't.
He would have got
way harder for that.
He
would have
grabbed him, like fucking slammed his head in the table, bro. He would have done a lot more damage.
It would have been worse.
Because you see how it was with Flacco.
But if you back up, it's
you know what I mean. Like he had to spit across the table, and then it's like by then, once you spit across the table, and then you try and get up and walk around, it's like all right, people kind of see what's going on.
Man, shout out to Flacco getting spit on.
Wow, Almighty, all he had to do was literally just stand up and start swinging. You know?
He took a play out of Flacco's book. Wait, no, out of 16 Shot'ems.
That was a 16 move.
Wow, because Flacco tried to do the spit back, but
it was nothing coming out of there.
He had cotton mouth.
Yeah.
Damn, because he spit on him, then fired on him like simultaneously.
But they were like
I think he landed the first fit before the spit landed on him. You know what I'm saying?
Like crazy speed. That's some anime
like
shit.
Alley-oop.
That's some anime shit.
Like
you punch your spit,
and then the spit knocks him out.
Or it's like
that's basically what happened.
It's like that one trick in dodgeball when you throw the ball in the air and then you try to hit them as they're trying to catch it. Yeah, man.
But that shit is like less than. It's probably as close as me and Kelvin are right now, like 3 feet. They don't have much distance, so.
Probably you and Trevor.
Not even, bro. From where they were together?
It's a small ass room.
It's
and damn near like.
And really, guys, like if Kelpy would have got up and fought back,
the room would have been destroyed.
The room would have been fucking destroyed. Like,
dog.
Think about. I thought about like, damn, like what if he would have got like. Wrestled him or got up and like they did land on that fucking glass table, bro.
That table would be done.
There's cords. It's like it's just it's probably the worst place to have
probably the worst place to fight. But shout out to Almighty for containing it.
It was a clean fight. He kept it within the ring.
It was a clean mop or bing bing bing.
He met the Minkit, man.
He definitely met the Minkit, man.
But shout out to Almighty for throwing the headphones backwards.
So
that was also it's like he's very talented.
The courteousy.
But also it's just like, bro, I walk up to go to the bathroom and I'll have my headphones on sometimes and I'll forget. It's like, bro, if you're about to fade someone and you remember you have the wherewithal to pop them bitches off.
Probably just felt it like
and then coordinate the spit on the way up. Come on, bro.
It was all one fluent move.
It was a true testament of skill. And accuracy.
I'm just saying.
Hey, man, but we also don't condone violence. We don't think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like fuck that.
No, honestly, fuck it, man. They capitalize off it. If you could capitalize off violence, fuck it, man. Don King in this bitch.
Yeah, but I mean, we also can't have we can't have hosts on any no jumper podcast fighting with people because honestly, I don't think it's a good look for us.
Hell no.
You know,
Almighty said the same thing, dog. He said that he was like he doesn't want anybody like in the future that's thinking about coming up onto no jumper to think that this could happen to you. He was like this is just me bugging out, you know what I mean? But which is hard, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I'm definitely glad he admitted that. I mean, what sucked about this whole thing is like we couldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Literally right after it happened.
It was like 3 weeks later after it happened, we released it. And can we talk about that too? On us, like, because it dropped Wednesday night, and that was the night we all went back to Sacramento.
Yeah.
So
and then literally you get back to Sac and you see it already has blowing 1 million views.
My family was hitting me about it. Bro. And then I go to every Thanksgiving family party, and each person, I get at least 2 people that were asking me about that fight.
Or were they asking you if you were there?
Yeah, they were like, "What's up with bro being that dude?" Because they don't.
What's up with bro?
All they do is see the. Yeah.
They don't even know No Jumper like that. The fact that it hit kind of mainstream, people were like, didn't
everywhere.
They didn't even know names. They were just like, "Whoa, this dude got beat up on the podcast." Like,
yeah,
that shit was nuts. It was all over TikTok. It was all over Instagram. They were posting the actual unedited fight, which is on No Jumper's Twitter. If you want to go check it out.
Yeah, spread their original.
Hey man, I gotta spread the brand. I gotta bring brand awareness. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
The OG version.
But people were posting that shit on Instagram, unedited, just really not giving a flying fuck. Because basically, you could get your account taken down, or you can get it flagged for violence or whatever. But I seen that shit multiple times unedited on the Instagram feed.
Yeah,
people's different watermarks on them too. Like
hella watermarks, just stacked on stacked.
Yo, tell me why they did the Jeffrey Dahmer where he's like he has the knife and the TV's playing in the background or some shit.
The memes that this brought out.
Yeah,
A1
memes. People calling him Zuko from The Last Airbender.
But does this feel like a surreal moment for you? Like.
Like you made it.
Like hey, that's what he's trying to say. Like, he's saying like this is the greatest thing you will ever accomplish.
I mean, think about it. It's like you've had millions of people witness this.
Look at the back. Look at
this
the back
experience.
Of my hoodie. Yeah.
No, I'm not even talking about like you being not like that. I'm saying there was 5 people in the room. You're one of those 5 people. Like, isn't that crazy? Because for me, my first viral moments that I observed.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, because I feel like
we're kind of surreal.
We've all had our first viral moments at No Jumper. You know.
But this is the biggest. I feel like this is the
and
biggest
he's
recently,
actually
right?
in the clip. That's what makes it tight.
This is the biggest recently.
Man, when are we gonna get a tea of that?
Man, we didn't cut
a tea.
We didn't cut
bro.
The viral
You should have dropped the teas.
The teas? What
teas? That would have been great. Just you. This the photo. Just like the
this photo.
The screenshot.
Breaking it up.
Yeah.
On a t-shirt.
But like a piece one. You could have spun it like with like a cool piece saying.
Like hey.
It don't have to be like this.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
I didn't capitalize off that.
I feel like we're late on even talking about it on the pod.
No, we're definitely late.
But that's contractually, essentially.
Yeah, we couldn't talk about it for a while.
But everybody else talked about it as soon as it dropped. But
I feel like
we just didn't.
Yeah, we don't.
That.
But they like stream almost every day and shit.
We didn't have that luxury.
A part of me was like, "Damn, Trevor, you should have just filmed this beforehand. You knew it was gonna come out. Like, you should have just."
Or we filmed a clip of us talking about it, and then like whenever it's clear to drop, we can just add it.
That is facts. Because I remember the week that it happened, we potted, but I like really wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
It was still kind of up in the air.
Yeah, it was fresh, but I knew I wasn't gonna talk about it, but just the fact that it happened, I was like, damn, that really happened.
Because you're the one who edited the censored version,
I did the
right?
whole rollout to that shit.
Yeah.
I did the TikTok version. I did the
exclusive BTS right now.
The TikTok uncensored one. I did the actual YouTube video where it blurs it out and puts the Twitter.
You got
the Twitter version.
You got a plaque.
And you put the pop tags on there too at the beginning?
No, I didn't. I didn't put pop tags on.
That would be crazy.
You got platinum views on your work right
But no,
there.
I was like seeing Adam talk to Basa and like, you know, him editing it because I sit right behind Basa and I was just like, damn, like, how crazy is this gonna go? Like, what's gonna happen?
Like,
you know, the whole time I was like, bro, this is gonna blow up. I already know this is like, there's no way it doesn't.
Adam knew immediately
for sure. Everyone knew, but I think it was a question of how big is it gonna go. We know it's gonna go, just how big it's gonna go. Because even the edited version has 3 million views on YouTube. I was not expecting.
The censored one.
The censored version on YouTube. 3 million views.
You know what? I feel like they're just seeing that and they're going straight to the Twitter.
And then I checked on Twitter. Adam's original video has 17.5 mil. Probably at 18 now, but.
And the Sharp and Kelpy one, that one went up like 500K, like 2 days after it dropped.
I noticed that too. It's almost at 2 million, or it's past 2 million.
I think it's almost at 2.
Man, Sharp pulling in the numbers, man. Sharp got our highest viewed podcast.
Yeah, check out that one. Number 16,
Sharp,
episode
man.
16.
Man, I've been on like a sharp binge. I feel like
literally all Thanksgiving.
You was telling me about that.
I've been watching damn near because before he came here, I've only seen clips of him. You know what I mean? And this other shit. And I also think it's cool that I met him before. Like damn, I can't even talk right now, dog. I think it's cool that I met him
before watching
all the contents, just so that I didn't have like a weird picture of him before I met him, you feel me? But after watching him, I realized that he's like super good at what he does, a great interviewer, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the ones where he's not turning up on people as well, like he can have great dialogue with them and just build great chemistry across the camera.
So how did you dive deep into this? You just like, damn, bro, I'm like a part of history right now.
Nah, man.
And then we're just
I because I wanted to know like what the backstory was, so I watched the Sharp and Kelpy one.
And you watched that all the way through?
All the way through in like a whole hour, bro. That's a lot out of me.
I was sitting in that last 30 minutes of that interview because they were calling me in because they were thinking it was gonna go sideways. But I kind of knew in the back of my head, like, Sharp's not really going to do nothing.
Yeah,
Sharp knows better.
Yeah.
But, I mean, damn, bro.
Wait, so you watched the Tucker the Toe Sucker one?
Oh,
too?
that's a great one, dog.
But that was after?
I think
that was after everything
like
happened.
1.5 or something.
No, but that was like your what number in the
in
the series?
It
you know what I'm saying?
It was the Kelpy one, and then immediately after it was the Tucker one. Yeah.
The Tucker one was wild because they were literally like they were at the desk setup, so they were like less than 3 feet away too.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. But I don't think anyone was called a bitch.
No.
Definitely.
And
not.
that's what this whole. If we can, if we
Sharp
bring anything from this incident,
Sharp called him a lot of other things, but not a bitch.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just something about that word. But what if they did before? I don't know. I didn't watch the full Kelpy, Almighty Sharp one.
No, there was no real name. I mean, Sharp was name calling, but it never got to a bitch.
Yeah,
at all. Bitch is just one of those like.
And Sharp has very just. The best name calls, the best insults,
the best catchphrases.
I mean, is that just a pimp thing?
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but pimps are supposed to be likable people.
That is true.
And you're supposed to be able to talk.
Think about if you're an unlikable pimp.
They're just very good with their words.
Got no bitches.
You gotta have mouthpiece. You gotta have mouthpiece. He called homie a booger. I was astounded. I was like, wow.
It's a great adjective.
Yeah, like some of these
Everyone
dudes out
hates
here,
boogers, man.
Everybody hates boogers.
You could really dive deep on that, like this, and really be like
on the booger one.
Yeah,
bro. On damn near everything he says has layers to it. You know what I mean?
That's the ism.
That is the ism. Get your weather together, church.
So I mean, now you're just like this Sharp super fan, or what?
I think I'm just a fan. I think I'm a fan of Sharp.
Oh no.
I mean, there's some shit that I disagree with, but I mean that's with everybody. You know what I mean? But I think he's very entertaining, and he's good at podcasting.
So this is how you spent your Thanksgiving break back
Yeah, dog. Watching a lot of Sharp, dog.
Was that with or without your girl?
Man, she refuses to watch that.
I was gonna say, I was like, watching Sharp with your girl.
With your girl's crazy.
Yo, that's how you start an argument.
But you
that's like watching Malcolm and Marie with your girl.
You can definitely watch content.
Oh my
you can definitely watch
gosh.
some Sharp content with your girl. Most of the Sharp content, even all of it. You know, the purpose of Sharp's content is to bring up
it sparks
matters.
conversations.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So if I'm sitting with my girl and we're watching Sharp, we're either gonna fight or she's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, it's gonna start a conversation.
It's gonna make sense.
It's gonna start a conversation.
For sure, because you're gonna make a comment at some point, like, "Oh, he's vegan."
Like, oh, he's
spitting.
he's spitting right now.
Before
it's gonna be her saying something like, "Oh, that's hella dumb," and you're gonna be like,
"How?
Really?
It's not that stupid."
That's not.
No. I would think the girl would be like, "So what do you think about that?" That's where you really but before she gives her opinion, before you can give an opinion, she's gonna be like, "So, how do you feel about that?"
So she's posing the question.
How do I feel?
Posing questions.
How do I feel about elevating women, baby? I feel strongly about that because I feel like that's all.
Because you got to be kind of strategic on which one you gotta put. What you
gotta pick your
how you
battles.
play that next card.
You gotta pick your battles for sure.
Or I'm going before that. Just which Sharp content you're clicking on. You know?
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god, some of them shits is.
I'm playing the Gillian Wallow in front of her. We watching it back, baby.
That's a good one.
That's cool, yeah.
That's a good one.
But you better.
What about Joe Budden?
I'm running.
What about Kazumi?
Nah, I'm not running that one.
Oof.
Nasty.
Well,
I would run the Silky Slim one. Oh, that's a good one. I feel like.
I wonder how many girls, because when we were doing the content in Vegas, he had girls fans. Like he has girl fans. But I've also met a side of like a side of people that, or people that side on the fact that he's like, oh, like he's this ex pimp, blah
he's a
blah
human
blah.
trafficker.
Yeah. So, you know,
which he no longer does. He no longer participates in.
Yeah, and life's all about growth.
Yeah, life's all about growth, man.
You know, shout out to Sharp.
I saw the comment. Number one comment on the Kelpy video right now is they're basically both arguing who's the better human trafficker.
Oh yeah,
I was
some
like, bruh.
Some of them comments is crazy.
Wait, so back to Kelpy real quick. What did y'all think about Joe Budden's comments about?
All right, explain for the audience at home who hasn't seen the comments.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Joe was just saying that he's like, that kid should sue the pants off of Adam. Saying all this shit. And then Ice was like, it seemed like everybody in that room was a deer caught in headlights, like they've never seen a fight before.
See, they were going in on Adam. I think a little bit has to do with how their last interaction was handled. You know, Adam being fucking gangbanged by them and kind of holding his own, pretty much holding his own. Like, the comments were fucking with him. Even on Joe Budden's side, his audience was fucking with Adam and just like, Joe, you're tripping. So I feel like that would kind of build up a little bit of animosity. You know, kind of like some tension. Even, you know?
But I feel like Joe's going to give his opinion on Adam, like, uncensored, like, unbiased as well. And also be able to have a conversation with Adam, like, on the phone. I feel like they talk.
They've called they've called each other on podcasts before.
I mean, Joe Budden is a dude from the streets, right? A rapper. If you're a dude from the streets and you have this rap background, you know that it can go down at any moment. You know, so for him to be like, oh, you should sue, you know, it's like, bruh, you know you wouldn't, like, this is...
Well, maybe he was saying if he was him.
Well, another conversation that they sparked up was how far is too far for content. I feel like that was a good 5 minute, because it was like an 8-minute clip I saw.
It was not planned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the audience is looking at it like Adam is cooking up these...
Like he did it purposefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like on one end, I kind of can see like, okay, why would you even have them sit down together?
Right.
But also it's like, if I'm Adam, it's like, how do I know they're gonna box it out right now?
Never happened.
Like,
Right.
The first one got this many
It's like they know
views.
the rules. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wouldn't expect somebody to.
And it's like in that time, what can he do? Nothing. What, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
that was all
but I
Mike's
just think Joe Budden is kind of just cherry picking on his like politics and shit. Kind of like, I feel like he maybe if it were to happen with someone else, he wouldn't be this go this hard on it.
Honestly.
Or if it was a different era, he wouldn't go. I can't tell if it's just like, okay, maybe he's grown up and matured, or you know.
You never know until he goes through it himself too, and we see what kind of card he plays.
Yeah.
Because it's like to be like, he should have sued. It's like, what about he shouldn't have called him a bitch.
Yeah,
that's some insurance.
That's what other dude was saying on the other couch.
That's what Ish was saying.
He was like, hey, but if you call me a bitch,
you're
like,
provoking. Yeah. You're literally asking.
He had. The thing is, I want like if Kelpy would have like corrected himself after Almighty asked, wait, what'd you say?
Right.
Where would have it gone?
Almighty also brought that up.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
He kind of broke down the whole thing.
Yeah.
He was saying that like, cause he gave, like you said, he gave him a chance to correct himself. You feel me? And Almighty was thinking like, you know, maybe he's saying bitch, like, you know how homies be saying like I'm dumbass fly bitch, look at me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he was like, he gave him the chance to correct himself. He said, no, I'm calling you a bitch.
After he stood up and was like, what did you say?
Yeah.
And just the eye contact kind of did it, bro. Yeah. That's what's gonna make someone black out, bro. The eye contact.
And he got an elf bar in his hand.
It's over for you, kid.
It's over for you, dog.
So I mean, I feel like on one end, I don't know. You could say sue, but I mean,
he did it, and he wanted it to drop so he could get some clout.
But also, I feel like Joe Budden's take on this is also like he's kind of, I feel like premeditated with his takes to be like, I feel like he's the type of dude who will like go in on something that's kind of against the grain, or like to be not that's like not expected from him.
He loves to play devil's advocate.
Yeah. Like he may not necessarily agree with what he's saying,
because somebody has to say something different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
feel like he enjoys having the unpopular opinion.
You feel me?
Now we're getting into Joe Budden's like character arc.
Yeah, man.
or even just podcasters in general.
Yeah, I've been watching Joe Budden for a long time. Though.
Me too.
Like I really, huge fan
Now
of the podcast.
this fool be going to sleep to Joe Budden.
All right. I mean, you know what I mean.
I've done that
I go to
too.
sleep to podcasts.
I've done that.
You know what I mean? I ain't finna go to sleep to Sharp. That's not.
That's a vibe.
Not the vibe I'm looking for.
No, that's actually true too, because you got to find like a mellow voiced podcast to kind of follow.
Joe's got a good ass voice.
Yeah, no homo. He got a good voice.
And the
Keep it on a mellow
hat.
tone. I wonder how many people fall asleep to our pod.
Probably not a lot.
I'll give it to one person.
You think any of us has like a soothing voice? Maybe I should.
Because we get loud.
Yeah.
We get loud. It's over with.
But I feel like we don't get that loud.
We should get louder.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like
Turn up.
you think our pod is a little monotone?
Sometimes I worry.
They say
sometimes I worry.
They say y'all got the same voice in the back here.
Yeah, because
they're just
we're actually turning up.
That actually makes no sense.
They're
though.
like, they couldn't tell the difference between us two for a minute.
Real recognize real.
I think it's
I
all.
guess.
I think
That
it's
means
because
we're
we all live
treacherous
together
to
too. Like we share the same lingo and like.
Yeah, we speak the same language, man.
But I will say, out of the 20 pods, we've at least had like 10 or more fire good audio quality pods.
Of course.
And that's something that
Something to
someone
be proud
commented on. It's like, I was like, damn, this is a weird comment, but they're like, I just love how the dynamic range is in a certain level. It's just so pleasing to my ears.
Well, shout out Trev on the audio though.
Shout out Trev on the audio, man.
I'm
Shout
barely
out
on the
Moses.
audio, but yeah, shout out Moses.
Shout out Moses on the audio.
It's just, it's really the room and the mics.
Yeah.
The room and the mics are a big difference.
And the weed smoke.
Weed smoke.
All right, let's get back. Are we done talking about?
Yeah, I think we're over.
Kelpy?
We're gonna close that down.
Close that one down. That was a good part. That was a good
Legendary,
30.
This is
bro.
your last chance to cash in some cloud
We
tokens.
can cash in some cloud tokens.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that shit. Kelpy trying to swing on me, bro. Nah, I'm just
Merch
playing.
coming soon, nigga.
Merch coming soon. Fuck you, me.
Fuck Kelpy shirts or
wait.
what?
One last thing. It's just crazy how everybody capitalized off of it. Like community back on Fig.
This is the content
Everybody.
game now.
And we are too now.
And
So
we're part of that.
we're victims
You know what
of the
would've been
game.
real crazy?
Man,
Crossing
we gotta
the
charge it
finish
to the
line.
game.
You know what? It would have been nuts. It would have been extra viral. You got up, you start firing on him too, bro.
Man, no, that's what I was
would've
thinking.
been-
That's what I was thinking.
Bro.
Like imagine
That would have broke the internet.
That would have
Imagine-
been sick, because then like it's like people would have to understand the story to a deeper level. Be like, yo, that's not even Kelpy's, like, or that's not even Almighty's man's.
That's a no jumper on me.
that's an employee.
Yeah,
Like, yo, imagine if
that's
like
an
as I
editor.
was breaking it up, like Kelpy tries to sock on me, and then now we're just jumping him.
Yeah, if he socks on you, you're damn near
Yeah,
swinging too.
yeah, I'm definitely
so you're
swinging.
definitely
No matter
swinging.
what.
That's
You
the-
have
I don't
to.
give a
In
fuck.
that situation, that's the only thing that would make me swing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm at
Wait,
work.
oh,
bro.
this is what I wanted to ask. When you went to go break it up, like, was Kelpy like save me, or like what was
Nah.
his vibe? Like,
Did you see his face? It was like,
yeah. No, it was crazy. Hey, it was craziness. But I don't know. One thing about breaking up fights is usually when you're the first responder, you don't want to hold back the home team. Does that make sense? Because if you try to hold back the home team, he's just defenseless now. He could just get fired on. So you gotta.
you don't want him to fire on you, so you get in the way, kind of.
so you're saying who was the home team?
Obviously, Almighty.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't know.
I was
Kelpy.
thinking maybe
Yeah.
Adam could have been the home team, and you didn't have anything to worry about.
Honestly, anybody that worked for it, no jumpers a home team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to clear the.
But I
you know,
was
make it
like I wasn't gonna jump in and grab Almighty, and then what if he just gets fired on as I'm grabbing him? You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was trying to just like get in between
You
them,
get in between.
Yeah, create some space.
and yeah,
because there's different.
It seemed like Almighty didn't want to do it either.
There's
You know what I
different.
mean?
There's
I
different.
feel like he realized after the fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he really did like black out, because I feel like after the fact he was like.
Yeah, he
damn,
told
like,
Slim, he was like, I wasn't even trying to do all that.
Yeah. And then Kelpy says after that, you still a bitch.
he's like Riley from the Boondocks,
and then Almighty was like, look at your face, bitch.
Nah, I think Slim said something. Slim was like, dog, look at you.
Nah, cause I forgot what happened, but
I don't know.
But I mean,
We're
even
all-
after when the cameras got turned off, like just the energy in the office is
So was it me and you
Yeah,
or
we
me
were
and
in the
Trev?
cubicle.
Me
I
and
was in the cubicle.
me and Trev were in the back room setting up the back room.
Yeah.
And then Mikey walks in. He's like, "Yo, Almighty just fired on, bro." And then we walk over there, and then there's
Almighty's
just
walking out.
there's just chaos ensued.
And
Everyone's just crowded up together, like near
fun
that.
fact, and Duno was playing Madden the whole time.
That's kind of tight.
Yeah. And if you watch the video, you can hear Duno laughing hella loud in the back.
Damn.
Flacco came in, destroyed an HDMI.
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah,
That should paint the picture for you on how small that
Yeah.
room is.
Flacco's like Godzilla in there.
Literally.
No, that's facts. But I want to go back to the breaking up the fight conversation, like, because there's different ways to break up a fight. So you going in, you didn't want to grab Almighty because you could split them up.
Yeah.
Or you could grab someone.
Yeah.
And what you're saying is you were avoiding grabbing the home team, grabbing someone.
Yeah. So I went for the split up move, and then I just try to like, cause Kelpy stayed sitting down the whole time. So at this point, I just have my fist on.
You
it.
could have easily got one or two in, bro, and no
Yeah,
one
but-
would have seen, bro.
Yeah. But
Just
then
make.
now it's a whole different situation. Now he got jumped at the no jumper office. You know what I mean? So I was
That's
just,
true. But that's honestly a better title.
that's a way better.
fist
No
raining
jump at the
down
no
on him.
jump.
You think I would have got fired?
I mean, it would set some precedents, right? Because if both you guys
Yeah, if you got
fired
honestly,
on
if you guys
him,
both fired
you guys
on him,
both would have to be fired, right?
Yeah, like that's like.
But Almighty
straight
didn't get
assault,
fired.
Like,
He got suspended.
yeah.
He got suspended. Would I have gotten suspended if?
I mean,
if
I don't
Kel-
make that call,
if-
but we
if-
could speculate right now for the
yeah,
sake of the
yeah,
pod.
yeah,
let's
yeah,
speculate.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
speculate.
yeah.
So
If Kelpy
They're
okay,
kicking
'cause
your
I'm
ass
like,
out, and
okay.
they're keeping Almighty.
Definitely.
Two
Wait,
s-
but what if Kelpy was punching me
Yeah,
first?
exactly.
Yeah.
Two scenarios. If he punches back, I feel like you're good. If he
Yeah.
doesn't, then you're fucked up and you're out.
Yeah, if
But
you
you're
just, like,
viral though.
But I'm
You're-
viral.
yeah.
You're
Dude,
viral, and you could
alright.
that could launch you, bro.
You would instantly have to go
Out of
You would
here.
instantly have to
That's
go into
crazy.
content creating and streaming.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
your
from
pivot?
that
What's
day
your pivot?
on.
What do you do
He's
after that?
the next
You get-
co-host on Almighty's show, bro. What do
You
you
think
talking
so?
about? Yes,
If
you
you-
replaced Flacco. Dude, bro, you're sitting there on the
Bro.
Monday show. You really could have been out. You could have been out of here,
That
bro.
was your chance. You fucked it up.
And then we would just have the running joke that any guest we have on is probably gonna get jumped by us.
Or every time they sit down, you give them boxing gloves.
Protect yourself at all
times.
Keep your hands
Keep
up.
your hands up.
Take yourself at all times.
But like, I mean, in all seriousness,
Yeah.
I feel like you could have had the valid argument of like, "Lo, we both fired on him without anything." But then they'd be like, "What if they were like, yeah, but they called him a bitch and he didn't call you anything?"
But what if
Yeah.
what if I was like, I was trying, you know what I mean? When I see one of the homies fight somebody, that's just my first instinct. What
You're
if
like,
I
"I'm
was
so
that?
loyal to
I'm
the
so
brand."
loyal to no jumper, Adam.
I think you honestly could have got away with it with
Yeah,
a
I
good
think so.
lawyer, though,
Nah, yeah, I'm like,
or a good
yeah,
argument,
'cause
regardless.
I feel like if two people jump you at an interview, like you're for sure trying to sue them.
But what? No, but what if it was
Just getting your ass beat by one person, that's an ass beating. But
But-
two people, like, all right, you're getting jumped now.
Yeah, it's like that. Dave,
Like-
it's like that Dave Chappelle skit when they were beating up. Who was it? Was it Prince?
Oh,
No, it was Rick James when they were beating him up on the
Yeah,
couch, beating his
Charlie
legs
Murphy.
up. We were just beating his legs up. No, but look. What if we did jump him? You feel me? And same thing. Kelpy signed the waiver. You feel me? And it gets released viral. You think they still would have fired me?
I mean,
I think you for sure be like suspended and maybe on like a probation.
I feel like
or
it'd be-
something like
it'd
that.
be-
But it's like,
It'd be one of those like where like
Nah,
where you get in
but
trouble with your mom and your dad's like,
nah. But if it's unprovoked, like if you just went in there and just started firing on them, I think you might.
Nah,
get
yeah,
fined
that's
for that. It's just
crazy.
like there's no reason for you to do that. You know.
All right, if it's a host getting fired on though,
well, yeah.
I
what
feel like you low key have.
if you
Yeah,
came
I
to
have to.
someone's
yeah,
defense,
yeah. If you're coming to the,
then you're getting like employee of the fucking
yeah,
month.
damn,
the
you're
year.
getting a raise.
and I knocked him out too.
That would
and
be
then we start jumping him.
Nah, yeah. If you were to come and knock out
I guess
someone
that was-
attacking Adam, first of all, you're viral again.
you get the best of all
you made it.
worlds.
Yeah, it's
legit.
like, bro, you're the
Yeah.
hero.
That's
double
the Purple
the
Heart.
salary.
You're an American hero.
American hero. I'm like Anthony Sadler.
Shout out Anthony Sadler. But also
Yeah.
on one end though, say one of the hosts is getting beat up, you come knock them out, they could feel some type of way about you, be like, oh damn, now I look like a bitch, like everyone's calling me blah blah blah, and then they get you out the paint like that if they're real spiteful. Because think about it, it's on camera. Yeah, but I mean, they all got egos. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right, let's speculate. Let's choose different hosts for the variable.
Now we're getting extra kind of messy. I like it.
Flacco.
Yeah. Flacco.
Wait.
Flacco will probably be like, "Thank you, bro. Good looks." Right?
I mean,
I don't
Flacco.
know.
I mean, jumping in for Flacco might be a bad look for you.
Why?
They're like,
Why?
oh, you saving this nigga? He
Oh,
needs
yeah.
ass whooping.
Especially if you
yeah.
said some out of pocket shit right before it.
Yeah. And Flacco is like any dude bigger than me, or if you weigh more than me, bro, I'm not liable to come in to your defense.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what? Come on, what am I gonna get packed out for?
And that's the reason why,
If he's
like,
backing you out, and you're twice my size.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah,
Really though,
exactly.
like, come on.
that's part of the reason why, like, I didn't jump in faster, because it's like, dog, like, usually when you see a one-on-one, you kind of just let it run for a little bit.
That
But
is facts.
but you kind of think, oh wait, they're not supposed to be fighting right now.
It's just like a real referee. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah. He's not fighting back anymore. Like, call it.
Yeah, AD definitely is not gonna let that happen.
AD probably
You know?
socked me
Oh,
out
yeah.
for trying to jump in.
Or he'd
Thrown
spin
up.
it and be like, that's my homie. Then he'd put you on crib. And then it'd be like, he's my brother, he got my back, you know what I'm saying?
And I have protection from the Crips now.
And then you have
Nice.
another way to
Wow.
go viral.
Dang.
And then you turn into
You make it all over again.
Then I fight Logan Paul
Damn near. That's
and get knocked out by Logan. Ooh, that check is probably crazy.
But then now this time AD comes to your rescue.
And he knocks out Logan Paul for
turns
you.
into a WWE.
yeah, that
match.
Royal
Turns
Rumble
into
at
a
this point.
RRR movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, it was damn near Royal Rumble and fucking that Kelpy interview.
Yeah.
Tables, ladders,
It was
and
like
chairs,
his controller was broken. Bro.
Yeah,
Like the battery had died. They're like, no, chill.
Yo, they posted a video of just Kelpy's feet just like squirming.
Bro,
And
yeah. It was like fighting for his
God.
life right now.
They're like, who knew Kelpy knew how to get sturdy?
And honestly,
That's
I
crazy.
kind of feel bad joking on him because, bro, he's like one of the most respectful guests.
Yeah, he's a nice.
he was
ass
mad
kid.
nice.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's literally like the dream guest when we're talking about, all right, come sit on the couch.
He just sits there and like,
Yeah,
like, yeah, let me know
we
what
got to
you
frame
need.
up. You
Yeah,
have to wait there for fucking 20 minutes maybe, but Adam's going to be in here soon.
He was off
Just
the-
wait there.
He was off the kratom, man. He be chilling.
he'd be chilling.
He do be chilling.
He was chilling.
He chilled.
He was
chilled
chilling when he
too
was
hard,
eating
though.
meat.
He was chilling a little bit too
Wait,
hard.
another hypothetical theory. What if the people? What if Kelpy came with the clique, and when he started getting beat up, they run into the room and start sucking
You
on
started
some
getting
lady?
jumped and
I started getting
That
jumped.
is
Me
some
and Josh.
that is Royal Rumble shit, right?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
what
no,
are you
at that
trying to
point-
do at that
Me,
point?
Josh,
Tone!
Adam.
Yeah, Tone came in there with the groceries.
It was like that.
I'm calling for Tony immediately. What are you talking about?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
The
Shout out
fuck?
Tone, man.
That
Yeah.
honestly, scenario makes me feel blessed to be in the back studio setting it up, like missing that, you know, because I'm trying to avoid shit like that.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
because that is one of the things. Like, what if ODM Slim came in there and was just,
And just aired it out.
but not,
Yeah.
well, not aired it out because we don't allow that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he just went in there, first person he sees, fucking Belt doing timestamps, just start
Yeah.
sucking on you, bro.
Now
Like,
you
I don't
look
want to
like
be in the
Kelpy.
crossfires of that.
Nah, I definitely would have stood up faster than Kelpy did.
I definitely would have threw some punches back.
I would have been watching the whole time, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't even think I would have stood up to break it up. I'd have been like, damn, this is crazy. What time is this?
Just
What time is this?
I'm just doing my job. I'm not.
I think I got a
You
I don't get paid enough for
Yeah, I was
this.
like, you didn't hire me
They
to
only
break
pay
up
me for the
fights.
timestamps.
What if I ran out and grabbed Tone? That was the first thing I did.
I mean,
Damn, it would have.
I respect that.
you're calling someone that's doing their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're still doing your job.
But
at
if
the
we was in
end
the
of
streets, bro, that shit not gonna fly, bro.
day. Snitch,
Calling for the cops?
Snitch.
Nah, that's not the cops.
No, that's backup. You gotta call for
You gotta
backup.
call for the big homie.
Man, bro.
But honestly, Kelpy's the one that needed a backup at
Yeah.
that moment in time.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Calling more no jumper people over to put the beats on them.
Hey, sock on him.
Hey, we got an ass whooping going on in here.
This topic got beat up like Kelpy did, bro.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah, man.
everyone
we,
just.
Yeah, we beating the dead.
We're
How
beating
was
it
it
up
at
right
that
now.
point?
We have 45 minutes on this topic.
Are we?
Definitely.
No way. 33.
Ooh,
39.
That's
We
the end
keeping
of
it
this
going.
topic.
Yeah.
Hey, but we had to, man. We had to.
We were just waiting on it. But I mean, to go into another topic, you were binge watching Sharp videos during Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
And I had like a weird binge episode, series 2.
Was Sharp?
With?
No, it wasn't Sharp stuff. It was this thing called, it was a documentary called Wild Babies. And it was on Netflix. And they followed little ass babies in the wild. They were like baby otters, baby lions, baby fucking orangutans, like just hella babies, right? And they just showed what they have to go through to survive in the wild, and the shit's gnarly, bro. Like there was
crazy.
turtles getting picked off left and right.
Yeah.
And what was one cool thing that I got from that was, you know, the concept of family and having backup and calling for backup. Because, bro, one thing in the wild, the flight or fight thing is like real.
Yeah.
Even with them, bro, they didn't have their homies around, their parents. They're fucking gone.
Yo, everything can parallel to this.
But
Kelpy
once you
situation.
have the homies to come, you know,
Kelpy, take a lesson from the baby otters, man.
Nah, I mean, they were actually like the mothers were doing a lot of sacrifice for the kids too, bro. Like it was honestly.
Oh yeah, because they get hunted down by like.
Bro, my
the
mind was
kids,
blown. There was
like-
like wild dogs they
wolves,
followed.
right?
There was, bro, when you're a baby animal, you're lowest on the totem pole.
Your prey.
There was even like baby bears, and the way they were capturing them, it was beautiful, man. I highly recommend it. Go check it out on Netflix.
Is it full
Wild
rated R? They
Babies.
show the killings on there.
I think it's rated R, but they definitely show like
Animals getting murked.
Yeah, like actual like them fighting for their life, right? Or no, they don't show that.
for the majority of it, the stories were positive, but they kind of created it like, all right, we're gonna focus on this one turtle, and then follow its journey. And it could have been a different turtle, but they made it seem like he made the journey, but made it all like
Is it narrated?
it's narrated.
That's hard.
But then they like built up the tension by like other turtles were getting plucked off and shit. Birds were coming, jaguars were coming, eating them. Like
The original turtle they were shooting got plucked off, and they just switched turtles.
Like-
Oh no! Yeah. Look, he made it.
they were doing monkeys, bro. It was just like wow. It
Wait,
was,
monkeys were dying?
no, it like the monkeys,
Whoa.
like.
Is it just following like a monkey family, low-key, then?
It seemed like there was like different values for each family, you know, and like kind of like that was their organization on the content, you know, like okay, this story will be this value, you know, like the monkey value wasn't like survival, it was like acceptance. So like he had to go through like trying to find friends as being a little monkey.
Oh, it's like
you
Caesar.
know?
I get it.
Like-
It's like Caesar.
yeah, there was
Caesar
multiple
speaks.
episodes, bro.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's
I
just-
like that. I like that.
That's
There's
fire.
themes. Okay, you
Yeah.
kind of
Like that.
explained that.
That's
You
hard.
because
Yeah.
I was like, are they all trying to survive for their
Yeah,
life?
it's
Like,
like-
what's going
it's
on
not
in
like
this shit?
that, but it's just like a big part of their fucking
Yeah,
Like,
like understanding like one of the most
the real
valuable
world, yeah,
parts of
like
their-
like they could die, you know.
yeah.
But there are like that wasn't their focus of it, obviously. But it was really good, man.
I got you.
Fire ass shots.
What's it called again?
Wild Babies. It's like a
Wild
multi-episode thing, man.
I have to check that out, dog.
Wild babies, huh?
Speaking of also holidays,
I thought he was gonna say. Speaking of wild babies, speaking of holidays, hold on before we get to that. Was that your first Complexcon you went to? Second.
second. Oh, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, let's get into Complexcon real quick. First
Oh.
of all, you know, shout out Complexcon. Had a good time. I look over as the performances are going on. I see Trevor dead asleep.
Bro, that's one thing about me. I can kind of sleep wherever.
But all right, he can sleep wherever. A lot of people say that, but he can really sleep wherever. Like I've never seen somebody sleep while it was Uzi's first time performing.
I just wanna rock.
rock.
And he had a Jerry curl.
Yeah, asleep.
And the bass was hitting.
All right, let me
Little
let me paint the picture, bro. You know, we had just finished with this pod. We were sipping a little bit. We had long ass car ride. I drank a cut water.
Or two.
Shout out to Bobby. I think I just drank one.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like I guess there's
Cracked
different
us-
ones.
we
There's
cracked-
12% ones.
Yeah, you took the 12% one.
I
right?
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a 12% one, and then I was just faded. Like I was a bit faded. Like
because I know we opened up another one once we
I was lit. I seen Pilo. I seen Guap Dad. I was saying hi to people. You know, we was taking pictures. It was lit.
It was a Zuby out there.
Cause we only had a couple hours. Like I had to make the most of it. I was like, all right, it's Sunday at 4:00. I gotta make up for this lost time. And then it just came to bite me in the ass, bro. And shout out to the gang for getting me in, finessing,
finesse Trevor into Complexcon
just so I could fall asleep, man. I'm such a dickhead, bro. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
We was 10 deep. If we were like 4 deep, I'd be kind of pissed. Like, all right, Trev, wake the fuck up.
And I wasn't dead for the whole thing. It literally was like
it was literally the last portion.
And I went to go throw up in the bathroom.
Yeah, he was fucking out of there.
Oh, and also my phone was dead. So it's not like I could just be on my phone because I had to focus. Like I'm like this
concert, buddy.
but I had to focus. Once this shit started spinning a little bit,
it's like I just need to close my eyes.
I couldn't even text nobody for like reassurance or
am I gonna be okay?
Yeah, like
am I gonna make it home tonight?
Couldn't post nothing, couldn't do anything. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I'm just like this chilling.
A real content king.
Then I just fell asleep.
And then it kills you, yeah.
But I was awake for the Kodak Black set. And I enjoyed that one.
You didn't miss nothing from those performances.
Yeah.
They
Break
did
it down.
They did like 3 songs each.
Yeah.
They both ran back their third song like twice, so it was 4 songs total. 15-minute set.
I feel like Push had the longest set,
and it was trash.
Was it trash?
It was trash.
I wasn't all that entertained.
I feel like the highlight of that trip
did
was
all his
that
old
burger.
shit.
I just love Push, man.
Which burger?
That Western Burger.
Oh, afterwards, where we go? We went to.
That shit fucked me up. I got mud butt
Famous
after that.
Days.
It did. It fucked me up too, but I was just trying to hype it up for the sake of the pod.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta get mud butt though.
I love their service though. They gave us free bread at the end, free cornbread at the end.
Shout out to employees at Famous Days. You feel me?
In Long Beach.
In Long Beach, right next to the convention center.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Go peep them out. Maybe they'll sponsor us someday.
Tell them we sent you, and they will not give you shit.
They'll give you free cornbread.
No, but I had a good time because that was like for me. I was like, all right, out of focus. We're hanging out. You know?
We was rocking heavy.
That was like our first little excursion that we went on. Like
we were mobbing.
We was rocking
Belt
heavy.
was driving. You're stupid deep.
It was like 15. No, we was like 15 deep.
It was like 15
by the end of the night though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because remember we had to reserve the table. We were 15 deep.
Oh yeah, it was like
It was rocking.
We was rocking. Yeah, man, good times with the homies.
I mean, it wasn't nothing comparable to the last Complexcon before this year, right? Because I mean, you guys got to turn up and fucking turf with ASAP Rocky and shit.
With ASAP.
Turf with ASAP Rocky's crazy.
You guys were in there doing some dance moves.
I mean, we were just part of the show at the beginning, and then
no, it's okay. Show us that dance move.
What was the pep? What was the pep talk like?
It was real quick and brief.
Yeah,
he was just like,
you got 5 minutes. He was like, this is how I want y'all to do it. This is how real mosh pitting is.
Yeah, we gonna turn it up.
Yeah, he was just, you know what I mean, real Harlem. Like we peeped Rihanna in the back. You know what I mean? And the homie Mama Louie was rocking with him. He was rocking with him, and he came up from behind me, and you know what I mean? Said what's up. Pause on the came up behind me. But you know when you see a homie and they don't see you, you know what I mean? Like, come here, love. You know?
Whoa. Okay,
this sounds
like him and his uncle.
Okay. You know, like when you at Sly Park.
Yeah,
but anyways, the homies was there too.
For those who don't know, last year they got to be a part of the ASAP show, hella last minute type shit, right?
Yeah. Some shit.
So, you know, I think that was pretty tight. I was kind of jealous that I wasn't able to, you know.
You should have kept that in the vlog, fucker.
Not my proudest moment.
In the Complexcon vlog. Why is that not your proudest moment?
Wait, why should that be my proudest moment?
That's a part of your legacy along with
dope.
breaking up the Kelpy fight.
Yeah, that's your legacy. Your legacy's getting built right now.
Yeah, that's a sick legacy. I want a cooler legacy than that.
No, you're adding to your legacy. A legacy is not one thing.
Yeah, no, I think that once my legacy is built, I think these will be cool things that I'll be able to talk about. Like
just shit that you were part of.
Like think about it. You're gonna be able to show your kids like, yeah, this is how you break up a fight. Like I'm doing.
That's not how you break up a fight.
I mean, you're gonna be like, look,
this is
your pops right here.
You'll definitely be showing your grandkids.
My grandkids.
Like, this is me back in the day.
Like, you're lame.
You think they'll be able to find that?
I think so.
Yeah, what'd you say, little boy?
Especially if, you know, we build a legacy. Like, Adam's going to be relevant forever, I feel like.
Yeah,
at least for the next
legendary
100 years, right?
100. I mean,
yeah, because this lifetime.
Yeah,
he's got a legacy on him.
Definitely past his lifetime.
I feel like No Jumper is just gonna be able to create those viral moments continually. You know what I mean? Whether it's positive or negative.
It already has.
Yeah.
But like, but this last one showed me that like, okay, No Jumper's like, it just, and then out of nowhere, you feel me?
Why? Because everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, everybody will talk about it for a sec. Like, I don't know. It's just like the staying relevant thing, kind of like how Kanye has always stayed relevant, good or bad. You know.
Soulja Boy too.
Soldier.
Big Draco.
Big Draco.
But yeah,
how did we go back to
Complexcon?
Like
Yeah, Complexcon was tight.
Crazy.
Let's go back to Sacramento for Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
or
man.
actually, just Thanksgiving in general. How much rice did you guys have?
It wasn't that much rice, man.
I was kind of disappointed. I didn't see any. You guys didn't send me no pictures of your guys' plates or anything like that.
We didn't really do anything like at my immediate family's house. I pulled up on the homie Trev. Got a plate from his family, you know what I mean? But like, I ain't gonna send you a plate.
No, just
Plate
a picture
pig.
of your plate.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna send you a picture of my plate.
I would have, but
Just it's all rice.
I'm plate keeping.
it's just a plate full of rice.
Nice. Right
Yeah, I'm
after
gonna bring
they
that
rung
one
the
back,
gong.
just like the crickets.
The crickets.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's bring the
man.
rice joke back, bro. Come on, man.
Yo, I've been on this new wave of just like running jokes for like 3 weeks straight. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
we know.
Like,
Kelvin's been getting mad.
No, like
running them into the ground, like
Yo.
like the average person, like, you know, when a joke is up, like he goes past that point times 2, like knowingly trying to make it a thing now.
Cause it's still funny to me, and I'll wake up the next morning and I'll be like, hey, remember that joke? I'm still on you.
And usually it's towards Kelvin.
Yeah,
No,
cause
facts.
it's the funnest towards Kelvin, cause
I give you the most content.
yeah, Kelvin will entertain it. You know what I mean?
Kelvin,
I'm just an
Kelvin, do you
entertaining
get mad?
person.
Be real.
Kelvin be
It's annoying, but
pissed.
it's funny at the same time.
Pissed.
Like, I'm just
Pissed.
as entertained.
You guys are damn near ready to box it out.
That would be. Ooh.
Let's go viral.
Let's go viral. That would go viral.
Hey, call him a bitch.
Hey, man. Hey, coincidentally, the vlog cameras are filming when it happens in the
Moses
office.
comes.
we have like a security cam. Moses is recording.
No, we could definitely do that.
We definitely could.
How was your Thanksgiving, Kelvin?
It was solid. This was the first time we had it like at my mom's house, so we had everybody come over there.
Because I feel like I'm at the age right now where it's just like, damn, bro. The more I go back to Sac, it just feels a little less and less like home.
Yeah.
You know?
It does feel less.
And then
less
it's like the
home.
family dynamic's a little different, you know, once you grow up.
Ours
Like-
just shrunk, so I feel like that's just,
Oh, you just got more intimate?
or just like the amount of people that come to Thanksgiving just got smaller.
Mm.
Yeah. Same here, dog. What's funny?
I don't know.
So, I mean, it's going to come to a point where it's like, all right, you know, do you have to go back to your hometown every time for Thanksgiving?
I say most of the time.
That's how I be feeling sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, but
it's-
boss would be at the poppin' family functions.
I
though.
do,
I
and
feel
there's
like you
and
had the
there's
most
some-
lit
and
Thanksgiving.
there's some family like I don't really fuck with at some of those. So it's like, I don't know. Just seeing them. Family's very judgmental too.
Yeah, definitely.
They don't understand a lot of
They
things.
don't understand shit.
What's
Especially
up-
when you
I'm
got,
just playing.
especially when you got like the OGs and like they're super out of touch type shit.
They be giving
I
you
don't know.
shit?
I feel like I'm kind of stubborn too. I'm young, so like,
What do they give you shit on?
just how to move, and I'm just like, I don't know. There's like there's different shit. It's not entirely one thing, but it's like, you know, you ever just be around people you don't want to hang around?
All families,
Yeah.
all families
Definitely.
have conflict.
Yeah.
You know, they all have those. Like, just because your family, which sucks, just because your family doesn't mean you get along with them.
Or
Yeah,
that I have to like
you have to, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think that you should have a general respect, though. Like,
respect.
I feel like
Yeah,
you should
it's
be able to
always
talk
respect.
about shit.
It's
Like,
always respect.
I don't know. I like, like being like not talking to your family. You'd have to do something really serious for me to like cut
Stop
you
talking.
off.
Yeah, you'd have to.
and
do
you're
some real
talking
flaw shit.
you're talking immediate family, right?
Yeah,
Are you
immediate
speaking of like
family.
aunties, uncles?
Yeah, them too. Like you would have to do something crazy for me to cut you off.
So like
Yeah.
fully detached from the whole family?
What do you mean? Oh,
Just-
from the whole? No, just from
cutting people
from
off.
them.
Yeah. Like you know how you're less amped to cut someone who's in your family off.
Like I'm gonna try to make it work at least with my family more than some random fucking friend.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right.
Because they're my family. They're here forever. You don't choose them.
But then that also brings up, do you have friends that are more like family than your own family?
Yes, definitely.
Easy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm closer.
So at the end of the day,
I'm closer
what
to a
makes
lot of my friends.
what is important?
It's just your relationships in general. Whatever
company you keep.
Yeah. Whatever relationships you value.
It's always a treat when plays meet.
Yeah, he's definitely been watching a lot of Sharp.
That was good. That's a good one right there. But yeah, that's facts. I feel like I'm closer to y'all than some of my family members.
Definitely some of my, like a lot of my family members.
Yeah, if not most of them. Yeah.
It's like there's not.
I think there's different levels of closeness.
For sure.
Like,
I feel.
I don't know, you know.
But as far as like amount of time spent and also like vulnerability and like conversations had, like I feel like you guys know me better than some of my family members know me.
Definitely. You guys probably know me better than my pops knows me.
Does your pops watch this pod?
Nah.
Hell
Maybe
no.
he should.
Yeah.
My dad don't either.
Really get to know you.
Yeah, my mom doesn't.
They've been trying to get rid of me all my life, so.
For real?
No, I'm just fucking
Oh,
around.
I was like, it's getting real deep right now.
Nah, we can get super deep, man.
They've been trying to move on without me, bro. It's a new life. Just crying.
Tired of shit.
Start sucking on you.
Sulking on someone that's crying.
Let's go viral.
Yo, that's double viral. One of us gotta cry on the pod, man.
Yeah, who's gonna be the first to cry?
It's gonna be so hard.
I mean, what kind of shit makes you cry?
Hennessy.
Casamigos. What kind of shit makes me cry? Shrooms.
Really?
Low-key,
We can
I
do a
feel
shroom pod. I'd be down.
I'd be
Shroom
down.
pod, I would definitely cry too, probably.
I've got some shrooms.
Or we would just be brain dead.
Yeah, just
Or
like
just
hella weed.
laughing.
Hella weed.
Or laughing, bro. Every
Yeah.
time I
We'd either
I've
be-
never took a full dose of shrooms, but every time I took some shrooms, I'd just be cracking up, dying like uncontrollably.
Yeah, I feel like it's better if you take a whole dose. You're probably not gonna be laughing that much. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'd be
'Cause
sitting
it's
here
just like-
crying.
No, it's just like everything is just hella intense. So it's just like, I don't know, like getting on like the same wavelength and like dynamic as everybody is like. I feel like it's way weirder when everybody's like on like a full eighth of shrooms.
I've never been on a full.
All right. So what about
Wait,
like when people
By
die?
the way, do y'all want to hit this? I don't want to seem like I'm
Right
hugging
here,
it,
man.
but I'm sick.
No,
So I didn't know
man.
if y'all want to get sick.
I don't get sick.
Super spreader
Y'all-
gang.
y'all
I'm
smoke-
cool, bro.
y'all
You're
smoke-
crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all
man.
smoke with him.
Eh,
That's his decision now. That could get passed on to y'all now.
Ain't nobody sick. Being sick is a myth.
Okay.
We're 9-1
This guy's,
sick with it.
this guy's anti-vax.
Nah, I'm actually vaccinated, which is crazy.
All right, so you guys just only cry when you're off the drugs.
Pretty
Nah.
much.
I
Nah.
mean, like,
Unless some serious shit happens.
yeah,
But I feel like when I'm on certain drugs, kind of makes me dwell on things a little bit more.
Easy.
Right.
Reflect on things that maybe I didn't have the time or energy to reflect on, like beforehand.
yeah,
you
you
know,
really be breaking down those feelings.
that should be busting me down.
A girl never made you cry before?
Oh,
Girls
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
like
See, so
wait,
come
wait,
on, man. What?
I promise I never do it again.
But like, definitely. But like cry in the sense of like the words they're saying to you straight to your face are making you cry, or like maybe like you guys broke up and you know.
Yeah, whichever.
Definitely
Tell me a
Definitely
story
both.
when a girl's made you cry.
Too many times. I'm a crier. That's the thing. I'm a little crybaby.
I feel like- Yo,
But it's all good though. I'm vulnerable in my emotions. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
in
feel
touch.
like-
You're in touch with your emotions,
Yeah,
which I
I'm-
feel like is important
I'm in
because
tou- I'm in
male
touch.
egos are a real thing.
Yeah,
And
they
we hide our emotions, and it's kind of like
or they don't
it's-
let themselves.
it's still kind of a societal thing for men to not talk about their feelings. I feel like it's getting accepted now. I feel like
Nah, it started getting this
when the
accepted.
podcast started.
It started getting accepted, and then Andrew Tate and them was like, "What the fuck?"
shut all that
Yeah,
shit
shut
down.
all that shit down. What the fuck are
Cry
you?
off
Fuck
a
are you
bitch?
pussies talking about?
Get a Bugatti.
Yeah. Call your friends, bring them over, and
fuck some bitches and get over it.
and order some sparkling water. Like,
I mean, I've definitely probably cried off a girl. Death makes me cry too sometimes.
sometimes, yeah.
You know, even fucking movies, bruh.
Movies definitely make
Like,
you
I was,
cry. What was the last movie that made you cry?
all right, look. So like Thanksgiving break,
The new
Black
movie.
Friday, I went to
Minions: The Rise of Gru.
I went to a movie with my dad, and it was this movie called Devotion. And it was about this like this aviator dude who ends up dying. I didn't cry.
Spoiler
I
alert.
teared. Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Damn.
No, fuck, yo, spoiler alert because what?
Oh my God. Aviator dude that ends up dying.
Honestly, because
damn.
because I got spoiled going into it, and that's why I didn't cry. I felt like because I'm looking at the reviews on it, and then one of the fucking reviews is like, "It was dope. The main host dies at the end, though."
Nice.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's
So
rough.
going in, you know, but Pops might have shed some tears. It was a sad ass movie,
That's crazy.
and I didn't mean to ruin it for anyone, but I'm not gonna edit that shit out. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
fuck it. Sorry.
I've cried to Up, Disney.
That was sad.
Lion King
Inside Out.
when he dies.
Inside Out was, I might have cried.
Oh yeah.
Big Hero 6.
Nah.
Now
think of
there's a
some
there's a
movies.
movie called Blue Bayou. I think it's on HBO.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that shit I was weeping like a baby at the end.
What is that about?
It's about this spoiler alert just in case. It's about this this Korean dude that was adopted to this family in Louisiana. You know what I mean? So he has like a Louisiana accent, but he looks hella Asian. So
Yeah.
like, you know when their voice doesn't match who they are?
Yeah.
So they're trying to deport him when he's been in America like his whole life. He came to like as a baby and got adopted. And yeah, man, it's just a story of
Shit's just gonna make you cry.
yeah, man. Started
Dang.
crying. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's shot really well. I think a lot of it was the whole
That's an
thing.
A24 movie too.
Yeah, I think the whole thing was shot on film as well.
Lovely.
I'm trying to think other movies that make me cry. Fucking.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That one's pretty sad. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like I'm very more likely to cry in the movie theaters possibly than like just at the crib, like
Yeah.
watching something.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
because
if
movie
it
theaters
were
are
to
full
happen-
lock-ins.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
cried during
You have to lock in and
everything,
cry.
everything, everywhere, all at once. I think I shed a tear.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never really like let myself all the way go there with movies. Like I'm always just like, I know it's a movie.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
Wow,
Not
you have
e-
I don't know.
you're not in touch.
You don't
No,
even,
I am,
Do you
like, I
feel
f-
anything?
I feel it, but it's like I feel like I cried multiple times like over like real shit. Like I've recently cried. But
You
it's
said
like,
this
Yeah.
this fake movie. This
but
fake
I don't
movie
like.
shit.
I'm
But some-
moved.
but some-
I'm moved by movies, but like I feel like I've never like experienced it to the sense of like
You've never been that emotionally invested in the characters
to where I'm just
cry.
like, yeah, like I know this happened to him. You know, I'm like, all right, I
Sometimes-
know like there
but
was
this one,
the director saying cut. And, you know what I mean? Like
Devotion?
I've always, I don't know.
Devotion
That's
was
always-
based on a true story, on a real person.
Yeah, those will
So
do it.
that's what made it hit like extra
that's
hard.
true.
Where it's like you get to see his real life granddaughter and like, bro, just his story was just like it hit hard. Because I feel you on that. Where it's like you
Yeah.
can kind of separate. I do that in horror movies. I'm just
Yeah.
like, nah, they're
It's a
just
movie,
fuck-
it's just like you're
not- yeah, like it takes that edge off.
Nah, but I feel like
It's a dream. It's a dream.
a lot of the things that make you cry in movies are kind of like the movies that give you something that you can relate back to
It's a
yourself.
parallel,
Like
yeah.
damn, like I feel like I've gone through these emotions. You know what I mean?
I
And
feel
it's
that.
being depicted on a screen in a way that other people can digest it. So it kind of makes you feel like, damn, like I feel heard right now. You
I
feel me?
feel that.
But yeah, man.
You ever cry over a TV show?
Yes, I have.
Why
actually.
you say it like that? Game of Thrones.
I have actually.
No, Jon Snow.
Animes, Fresh Prince,
What about a book?
not the new one.
Fresh Prince.
Not the new one.
Oh yeah, the old one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
old one. They
Yeah.
were trying
The
to
one
give.
with his dad.
They're trying to
Bruh.
go crazy for no reason.
Yeah,
The last-
no,
that's-
he's
Ooh,
best.
hey, that one, the one with his dad, where
When
he,
his dad came
where
back.
he, where like it wasn't even like in the script for him to say all that to Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, nah,
that
he-
was
he did that.
craziness.
And then the way they did it again in Bel Air.
That
Ah.
it's
And
fucking
what was it, Marlon Wayans,
dog.
Yeah, no, it's Cooks for that one.
Yo,
But the fact
Oh,
that TV
shit.
show is still like getting memed on Twitter is kind of crazy.
What, Bel Air?
Prince of
Bel Air,
Like,
just like
The new one?
No, the old one.
Oh
yeah, that shit will live on forever.
That shit
Like, you
is
know the one where
legendary.
Will's in the house by himself?
Yeah, standing around with his hands in his pockets.
Yeah.
that's
They're
bad.
still using that one.
That was a sad ass. I think that was the last episode.
Yeah.
That's a sad ass episode.
All right. We all got valid crying movie recommendations right now.
and
Y'all
TV
passed the
shows.
test. Don't fuck with
Yeah,
that.
come on, we're crying.
Yeah. What about MTV shows?
MTV shows.
Wait,
All
what?
right.
Oh, wait.
MTV shows that made you cry.
Ridiculousness.
Robin Big.
Because he
There was some
died.
Sad, but I didn't.
R.I.P.
There was some sad shit in that show, no?
What? There was
they
some.
drop-
The Animal Planet. That shit. The Crocodile Hunter, bro.
Oh, that guy died.
Yeah.
He got shocked by an eel or something, right?
Or a
Nah, he got
stingray or
stung by a
something.
Oh,
stingray.
Yeah.
Stingray.
Steve Irwin,
Classic.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to the motherfucking
Who's Steve Irwin?
the crocodile dude.
The Crocodile
that's his
Hunter
name. That's his
himself.
name. That's his
Hunter.
name. That's his name.
Crikey.
Crikey.
Yeah, man.
I used to have that shit on DVD.
It's an anaconda. Yo, he went crazy.
He
He was
did go
really in the
crazy.
field.
In the field.
I mean, that whole wildlife genre is a thing because look, we're camera guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watching that Wild Babies documentary, I was like, damn, what if I was just
Shooting this.
yeah,
Like,
like
this is
what
you
the
get.
fuck?
Yeah, hella boring.
But they
Nah,
have
but what if
passion
you have
for
to-
it. That's
Yeah,
why.
what if you have to
Nah,
go
not-
It would be
not-
boring.
Not hella boring. I was just kidding.
What if you have to go on like the other ones where it's like, all right, you want to get these lions attacking the zebra?
Ooh,
and, like,
which line?
Those I'm in there.
Yeah, which
Going body for body.
ooh,
like-
which line is Kelpy?
He
Like
was the
the real-
gazelle.
Kelpy is definitely the gazelle. Getting hawked down.
Holy shit, man. How long have we been going?
Hour th-
Hour
Nice.
6 minutes. Let's keep it rocking for a little bit longer. This is our first after work pod in a while.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get Belt's thoughts because he brought it to my attention that this was the first one that you've done like actually working with us.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know all the shit we was having to deal with.
Yeah,
And
man.
to come here and chop it up with you is
Yeah,
just
that's
like, man,
crazy.
it's heavy.
To come. Well, actually, I can kind of see how it can be like a little bit refreshing because it's like, because here's the homie that doesn't work with us, doesn't really know what's going on. So it's like, you guys are less apt to talk about the no jumper shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
talk about other
just
shit.
other shit.
But I feel like we still do that.
We've
but
spent a
but
whole
now,
day together now
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point. Oh, wait.
Sick.
We're
When-
on like, well, before Thanksgiving, it was like
yo, we seen each other for like what?
13 days in a row or some
Yeah.
shit.
You guys were keeping a tally?
I was because we spent a whole weekend together and then a previous work week.
A whole weekend?
With Complexcon.
We saw each other Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, because we were there on Saturday
I was like,
working.
for the Jim Jones
Yeah.
interview.
We've
Yeah.
seen each other
Yes.
like 14 times.
But we
14 days.
But we still come in here and fucking chop it, man.
And I act like I fuck with y'all every
Yeah, but I
time.
really
Yeah.
don't. Nah, but I fuck with y'all, man. Like y'all,
No, for
y'all
real.
mad cool. I fuck with y'all, and I fuck with y'all's vibes.
Let's watch a movie and cry together.
I'm down.
What are we gonna watch?
The new Gibson Hazard Metro,
Metro
video.
Booms, fucking-
That's something to shed a tear
That
to. How
shit's a
beautiful
fucking-
that
Yeah,
is,
honestly,
right?
if I were to
Movie.
cry to something,
Man, shout out Metro. Heroes and
Man.
Villains dropping December 22nd.
Damn,
How
a
promo was
month? Goddamn.
Metro Boom make it boom.
no, I thought
money
it was
is
December
ours.
2nd.
Did it say December 2nd?
I think so.
All I know is it said directed by Gibson Hazard.
Yeah, and he's
Something like
spaz.
Something like that. And maybe cut
bust
that
my
out. If,
boonies in
even they might have not even posted the date on there, but
Either way, beautiful work of art.
Yeah,
Everyone should go
beautiful-
watch it.
Man.
yeah. Shout out Gibson Hazard. He really snapped on that shit. And shout out to anybody who helped with like
Right.
with the VFX or 3D animation.
The whole team.
But if that was just him, he'd be an alien probably.
Pops of Adderall.
Bro, he's just on the computer doing all that.
Wonder how long it would take him to do all that. I don't
mean,
think so.
No way, right?
Yeah, no.
No
That
way.
looks like a whole team.
He's the supervisor on shit probably.
Yeah.
He's like telling them, all
Like
right,
the
this is
executive
what I
editor
want.
You're gonna do
where he's
this,
like, all right,
yeah.
render me these buildings, give me this scene, and then he's piecing everything together.
just like how
and then,
how Marvel movies are made.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, for
literally.
real.
Speaking
When are we
of
gonna make a
speaking of
movie?
that, you guys ever watched the VFX artists react?
I've
Yeah.
seen it a couple times with you.
That shit's
I
hard.
love those breakdowns, and they'll actually
No,
bring
for
in
real.
like a VFX supervisor to talk about how they did these scenes. And, like,
Yeah.
how it would take them like 9 months for this like one scene. It's like, god damn.
Or like trying to.
And they got like 500 editors. They're like overseeing the whole shit.
That's been a guilty pleasure of mine recently. Like watching shit like that. Like
that and sharp interviews.
Breakdown.
That and sharp interviews.
It's a good mix.
I've
I've done that mix before.
It's a balance.
I've been watching chefs react to Ratatouille.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Or like chefs react to cooking movies, or like
or a doctor reacts to
like
surgery scenes
in
Grey's
movies.
Anatomy.
Yeah. Not like the ones that GQ and them be posting.
I love those.
Should be hard, man.
I love those a lot.
And I was thinking that when we did the reaction to your no jumper
oh yeah, let's get going
job
with that. I need to
application,
get going with
you feel
that.
me?
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
yeah,
I'm gonna set that up.
come on.
Sunday we could film it. Maybe
We got AD here Sundays
We should
allegedly.
we should have AD react to it too. It'll be quick.
Yeah.
It'll be fast.
Yeah, that would be tight. I'm down. You guys are cooking right now.
Yeah, I'm really cooking.
But what?
That's why you guys hired me, right?
We're cooking.
Exactly.
Come on,
But what were you gonna say?
yo, mama. I'm just playing. It was
Classic.
it was just sitting up there.
It was right there. Yeah.
It was low hanging fruit.
It was just.
It was there.
All right, we're cooked, man. Any more topics or what?
Um.
And I realized I said before we wrap up, I should have done that.
That's why you were trying to close it up
What?
before we wrap up. Because
Fucked
Mr.
up.
B said
Don't do that, Mr. Beast.
any keyword, any keywords, any keywords alluding to an outro.
People are gonna click off, man. So stop fucking saying that. Stop fucking doing that, dude.
Trust the process.
Trust the goddamn process.
Oh, I always do. Ask me where I got my hat.
Where'd he get his hat, y'all?
From the homie.
Ooh,
From the family and friends.
The family and friends.
Come on, what type of hat
Collection. It's a trucker.
is that? Okay.
Need to have planting seeds, possibly touch it up.
Yeah.
So,
Plenty
yeah,
seeds on
man.
my hat as well.
Shout out family and friends.
And
And
when-
family and friends.
And when
Yeah,
AD comes,
4x4. I like calling it 4x4.
4x4.
4x4, right? Is that what? Wait,
No,
what's
it's
on-
just 3/4.
It's 4/4.
But it
It says
does, like-
444 on there.
what does this one say? 4x4?
No,
No, it's the same
444.
thing.
It's just a tilted 4.
Yeah, they're just like.
You thought it was an X? Damn.
Wow. I always thought it was. Wow.
They're just like
Yeah.
deformed a little bit.
Wait, speaking of, Trevor, you
Okay.
didn't pull up to our event on Saturday.
Yeah.
Friendsgiving.
I was sick as fuck and I still made it out.
We
Super
were out
spreader.
there
So where was-
Friendsgiving. Yeah,
where was you at?
Super spreader.
Hey, it's not COVID, I promise.
I hit the group chat. I was very disappointed. I was going to pull up with my girlfriend. Really just shit on all y'all.
What were you finna wear?
Bring the rage.
Drip. That's what I was
Drip.
going to
Drip.
wear.
Drip.
Certified drip, bro.
Drip.
Some shit Sack's
Drip.
never seen before.
Oh, he's about to debut the haircut.
I was going to... I debuted... Yes, bro. I was ready to
Yeah.
debut hellish
He
shit.
debuted at Tiger. That's how. Ooh, yo, he was trying to get Mixie the second he landed.
Wait, you went to Tiger?
That's a crazy narrative, first of all. We're not putting that
Wait,
narrative
did
out.
he go to Tiger?
What?
I did go to Tiger for like an hour, a couple hours.
We're not putting that out.
yeah.
What day?
We can't put that
Friday or
out.
Saturday?
No, then that I wanted to get Mixie. I didn't want to get Mixie.
What?
He
I-
added that extra little
Yeah,
oomph
it's
in
like,
there.
come
bro,
on,
what?
but you know
I'm not
what?
out here trying to
But-
get Mixie.
but he do gotta spice
you,
it up a
Yeah,
little
you know
bit.
I was exaggerating.
What happened
what
was
does Mixie mean?
What happens was
just being in the mix.
okay. What happened was I got back to Sac, and I went to my barber for the first time. So I had a fresh cut. So I was just like, bro, I got to.
Yeah, why not?
I paid a lot of fucking money for this haircut.
Wait, you went Thursday or Friday?
Thursday night. Oh wait, I went Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
landed because you left. You
Oh, that's
left
different.
early.
I
Yeah.
thought that'd be different. I thought you were saying like he went Saturday night instead of the Friendsgiving, and then like his girl
No,
was
no, I
sick.
went Wednesday. We were
Yeah.
excited to go. My girlfriend got sick, so I had to stay and take care of her. And you know how that goes, bro. I had to be a good boyfriend,
You
What
had
did,
to,
what did
yeah.
you do to take care of her?
bro. I was giving her
The Trev
medicine. I
special.
was rubbing her
You
head.
make soup?
Made soup.
Oh, okay.
You know, a little cuddle action.
Yeah.
So,
And
you
then
know,
every time she wakes up, baby, you need some.
Zeke.
How you feeling?
Exactly.
I got the soup ready for you if you want it.
No, exactly,
I'm
man.
about to put some sharp on.
I'm about to put some sharp.
Just
The
you know?
sharpest, coolest.
You never had
That's all
to.
she hears.
You never had to take care of your girlfriend before.
I've definitely had to. And not even had to. I've definitely did it.
Still do.
It's not. I still do. I love taking care of my girlfriend.
Think so?
Yeah.
That's not what
Think
you
so?
was saying. No, I'm kidding.
See?
I'm fucking around.
See?
I'm fucking around. He loves taking care of you, and he does a
But-
great job.
See?
Yeah.
I'm fucking around.
No, see.
No, but that was one of those things, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I should be hella mad at you for getting sick. I'm missing out. I'm missing out with out focus game right now,
Yeah,
bro. It was
bro.
about to be a meet and greet.
It was damn near about to be a meet.
True.
Right.
Like, come on,
A
bro.
meet and greet is
A meet and
crazy.
greet is crazy.
Like, when
Hey,
did we,
you
when,
want
did
my
we,
autograph?
when did we all go out?
Hats.
No, that is true.
No, that's fair.
I got a lot of love when I was there.
Yeah,
And Sac
man.
shows love. Shout out to Sac.
Shouts out to all the homies.
And yeah,
man.
sorry to everyone I let down by not being there, aka my team.
Yeah.
Trevor's just Hollywood. It's all
Hey,
good.
Trevor
Y'all.
said-
Don't worry about
Hey,
it. Don't worry about nothing.
Hey, Trevor said that Sac is full of clout chasers. Can you elaborate on that?
Not cloud chasers, but dick riders, bro.
Oh,
damn.
Let's go. All right. So
Not like that, but I mean, I feel like you guys probably realize it. Like, bro, I've worked at No Jumper for 2 years, bro. Like, people just come up to me that I don't ever even talk to, like, super proud of you, you know, like,
that dick riding.
bro, yeah. 'Cause
Nah,
it's
I
not
feel-
even genuine. It's like, how are you gonna be proud of me?
Yeah,
You don't
it
even
just
know
depends on the person.
Yeah,
It depends on the person.
me. Genuine people do come up to me,
Yeah.
and I'm saying, but I'm just saying,
But some people just like have watched you and have seen the growth, and like some like maybe y'all don't even talk. You feel me? But they're telling you that they proud of you.
no, that's true.
I think,
That's true.
but
You're right.
But I definitely hear you though. Like I don't know you, bruh. But that's like the first thought. That's
But
the,
also
that's the
they
easy.
could-
That's the easy thought to have.
It's like they
you know?
could have been watching you
Yeah,
since,
for a while.
like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
beginning, but like
and really supported
just
you.
never
Like,
really met you, you know.
you know.
But also, I be
But
in
then
that
it's-
mode too. Like, man,
Sometimes it's just
Who are you,
it's just
man?
weird when they come off like extra heavy. You're just like, all right, bro. Like,
I don't
But-
want it, bro.
But if
what do you want?
I'm just more scared. Yeah, I'm just like, all right, well, thank you, and then it's like, all right, well, how do I get an interview? How do I do this? How do I do that?
whoa,
Blah,
Alright,
blah,
when they
blah.
start- when they start asking that.
now that's another.
No,
variable.
no one really has honestly
Security,
done that, but I just
security.
did that to like
Yeah.
really like emphasize my argument. But I
Yeah.
feel like it was kind of cheap to say that.
Yeah, nah.
I was injecting it with steroids.
It would. It
Yeah.
it
That
wouldn't
was
have helped.
artificial flavor right there.
Wouldn't have
Yeah.
helped your argument, but it would have. Another variable.
I mean,
Changes the whole situation. Cause like if they immediately ask you for something like right after giving you your flowers, it's kind of nuts.
Bro,
I've
yeah, I'm
definitely
just
been in
like-
heavy situations like that.
It's nuts. Or the let's work thing immediately after. I mean, depending on who it is.
that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying. There's a
I'm-
lot of.
I
I'm not
mean-
saying everyone's a dick rider. I'm
It-
just saying I've encountered.
You've been in
Yeah.
situations where
Watch, you guys will see it. You guys will see
Once
it.
we
No,
make it
I've
to where
seen-
you are.
No.
So yeah,
Not like
Trev's
that.
Hollywood now.
Yeah,
Don't
Trev's
worry about
def-
nothing.
Yo,
That's not what I meant,
You're
dude.
getting there too.
That's what I was like, bro. What?
You're not
Yeah.
too far off.
Damn, this is what Hollywood is.
No, for real.
Okay.
Y'all is dick riders. My supporters, y'all dick riding. The dick eating is crazy.
Nah. See, I don't want to get it fucked up either. Like, I appreciate people who show genuine love. Please don't do that. Please don't
Get
stop.
off my dick.
Please don't stop doing that because it is honestly inspiring and it does give me motivation. Like, I do love going to the hometown. You know, seeing everyone. You know,
Yeah.
showing love. I really fuck with that. There's just like a small percentage that kind of ticks me off. So you know,
Yeah.
Happens.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's the whole thing, but just like a little small sliver.
Happens.
Are they just
I feel like it's
bouncing?
like
Should I just let them
Yeah,
bounce?
I feel like
Let
it's
him
like that.
bounce.
It's like that person that was too drunk at the live show.
Yeah, it's just
Type
like
shit.
it's like awkward conversations when you're under the influence. Too.
Yeah,
Because
it's
if
just
I'm
like,
hella high,
alright.
I'll start thinking about, especially if I don't know you like that, I'm gonna start thinking about a bunch of other shit.
Also-
I was like, all right, what's going on?
Also, it kind of puts me in a weird place too, where it's like, okay, this person's like kind of hyping me up, and it makes me feel a little uncomfortable because in my eyes, I'm just like, I'm nowhere near to where I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then it's like a weird thing where it's like, how do you react to be like, oh yeah, you're like famous now and shit. It's like, bro, like if I get upset and be like, no, I'm not famous, then it's like it's weird energy. But then if I say, yeah, thanks, like what do you say to that? You know,
I'm
and
just
there's like little like undercut
Easy.
like.
Easy answer. I'm just trying to get like you, dog.
Yeah, that is. Like I've seen you use that one live before.
See, but
That's
that conversation in itself is fake as fuck.
Yeah.
But it deads it. It deads it pretty quick.
Yeah, that's like
Just
that's
trying to
like,
get like you, my boy.
Yeah.
And then you do the dab, walk by, and it's over.
See,
It might be the only conversation you have in the night.
that's a
with
conversation
that person.
closer.
Yeah, with that person the whole
It's
night.
like that's not a person. That
Yeah,
you're
we
really
just
trying to-
we just doxed the method.
Nah,
Now somebody hears it, they're like, "Oh no, this nigga's trying to escape."
We not done yet.
Yeah, hold on.
Reels you back in.
Yeah,
Hey, doesn't let go.
I said congratulations on your fame, brother.
Hold on, brother.
Let me holla at you.
let me holla at you.
Yeah.
Start socking up. Yeah.
Either way, at the end of the day, there's a lot more work to be done.
Yeah,
But
man.
shout out to Sacramento.
Nah, for
Shout
real.
out to Sacramento. Shout out to this Sacramento ass podcast,
It's
man.
a Sacramento ass
This is
podcast. We have yet to film in Sacramento. That's crazy.
There's always
should do
Christmas. Yeah, we got
At the
Christmas
Capitol?
coming up.
At Edoko.
Wow.
In Doko.
In the front?
In front of the Doko sign.
After a Kings game when the beam is lit.
Like the beam.
Nate just dropped the song too.
How long do you think this
Get
Kings
socked on.
cloud is gonna go? Because I feel like they've
As long as they
lost
keep
the
winning.
last couple.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I'm not
Fucking
gonna-
run it. Keep going.
If
It
they
was
make the
funny.
playoffs, though, it's over. The
It's
city's
over.
turning
The
up.
city's turning
for no
city's
reason.
going up for a good like 2
City's gonna
years.
be
I
on
might have to
fire.
come out to a playoff game. I'm not gonna lie.
Hollywood.
Oh no, facts.
Hollywood.
What?
Still a Suns fan.
Come on, man. You wasn't riding with them when they was 0 and 100.
0-16 for making the playoffs.
I'm gonna still cop them tickets though.
K Street gonna be crazy.
Yeah, rocking right outside the stadium too, because you know they're gonna have like a viewing party or something like
Sure.
next to it.
Ain't
Nobody,
nobody,
they're probably gonna have the stage set up.
ain't nobody getting a table at Yard House
that
that night.
At all.
What
You
you
gotta
mean?
reserve that hoe or something.
Yeah, Trev, you gotta
You gotta
reserve
go to
that table at Yard
Polanco.
House.
You gotta go to Polanco upstairs.
Nah.
That's the vibe.
What Kelvin gonna be at?
Insomnia cookies.
No, he yo, he gonna be in line at Punch Bowl Social trying to
Trying to get a lane.
yeah, trying to get a lane.
Trying to get a lane.
Yo, trying to order a Punch
No
Bowl.
bev, but just straight to a lane, bro.
How much
Lane.
for a lane? Y'all got lanes open?
Oh no, we're booked for the next couple hours.
Yeah.
He got his own bowling shoes with
You
him.
better
too.
go
And bowling ball.
If I showed up with a bowling ball and bowling,
Go throw some
Like
axes.
Yeah.
looking like Chris Paul.
Nah, he didn't even want to lane at the bowling alley. He wanted to throw the axes.
Now he's doing that just to kill time for when he's trying to get the
lane
lanes right.
beam
No bev.
Nah, but they're both taking up, so he's playing giant Jenga.
by myself.
Trying to get a good angle of the game right there.
Nah, the Kings suck.
Hey, how do y'all feel about giant Jenga? That shit's hella annoying when it falls over. Like,
hella
like,
loud.
like when you're at a bar and you're just kicking it and you just hear 150-pound wood pieces fall to the
crashing down?
If I'm gonna play anything giant, I'm gonna play Giant Connect 4.
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's him.
I don't think I've played any giant games yet.
Pause.
I mean,
Wait, was you?
and then him like heavy on the.
I don't know. The
Damn.
giant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
games,
play
man.
with anything giant.
Y'all just talking about
Pause,
I
God, bro.
love Giant Connect 4.
Yo, so,
Man, what's up, bro?
hey, so we
Yeah, shout out the Kings, man.
hey, we rocking with pause or no homo? Which one y'all fucking with?
I say pause more.
I say pause more, but I think I might be coming back to no homo.
What about the hey?
Or hey yo.
That one might loop around.
Yeah,
That one might loop
that
around.
one's a good
That's
one.
a timeless.
I miss
one.
no
That's
homo.
like
Yo.
Very
No
subtle.
homo.
And sometimes they'll stretch it out depending on how severe like the Ayo was. Like, hey yo.
No homo was like the era of the rip.
Yeah.
Ooh, shout out to the Rip, man.
Damn,
a lot of
the
people's
Rip
necks
was
got fucked up for saying some shit that you probably thought was right, dog.
And then like
I feel like
oh, that's a rip.
it's
The
so it's so-
stupidest thing
it's so-
ever.
it's so- some people were abusing it like
Yeah.
to
Bro.
anything, but like,
Nah,
but
but
it-
we did variations of it. It's like if that's just like a rip, like
Yeah, it's a
sometimes you would just
you
do
get
like
the
a little
two-finger, yeah.
nah,
Hey, but the wind back,
Nah,
it
but
really.
no, the somewhere it's like somewhere they do like the Velcro where they like
Yeah.
stick it and like
no,
really.
but that's for when somebody was so hard on standing on a point and ended up being wrong.
like you have to really get
And,
disciplined.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you're not, bro. You're not allowed to rip them unless you have proved or shown evidence that supports your argument is true.
In
Or you
homie
get
court.
the
Yeah.
community, like the council's like, nah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
should we
nag.
bring
That's a
rips
rip.
back?
That's a
Nah.
nag.
Damn near.
I feel like they kind of built character.
A little bit,
Key.
You know.
but it's
It's
like
a moral
how many-
compass.
how-
It's a community moral compass.
Think about if if rips were a thing on the Monday show.
Oh my
oh
god.
my
You
god,
have no neck.
that's a
Flacco,
rip.
give me that neck.
Give me that neck.
Pause that too.
Yeah, pause.
Pause that too.
That's crazy.
Nah,
that
no
that
homo,
was a
no
phrase
homo.
though. That really was.
That's
like,
a crazy neck right there.
Give me that.
I'm
neck.
smacking the fuck out of it. Yeah.
Man,
rips.
rips were hard.
What else?
It really
fucking sucked.
But you know what they
Like
did?
you were getting ripped a lot as a kid.
It held people accountable, and it made people want to speak more thoroughly and with factual information.
It gave morals to the.
Were white guys doing rips?
I definitely knew
I
some.
don't think so.
The white kids at my school
Were white guys doing cup checks?
No,
they started those.
Yeah, they definitely. And the
I
ass
feel
smack.
like white
The ass smack was crazy.
If it's the ass smack is not gay if you have a uniform on.
Yeah, I feel like in sports.
But maybe I don't know.
But it's still.
I don't know if I can do that to you in regular
I've never
clothes.
done it, but I'm just like, all right, what makes it acceptable now? Like, all right, you want to tap a nigga's ass? Like,
Because we all on the same team.
Yeah, we're on the
like,
same
honestly,
team.
Good play, bro.
I hit him on his back, or I'll give him a handshake. Like,
So you would give your teammate a rip in discipline before you give him an ass tap in, positivity?
No, I'll give him a pat on the back before I give him a rip or an ass slap. I'm never giving
Pat
him
on the
an
back
ass
ain't
slap.
the same. You gotta give him the
Or I'm
ass slap.
dapping him up. I'm seeing him in person. Like, yo, good
The
play.
ass slap kind of displays dominance,
Yeah,
though,
it's like,
too.
giddy
It's
up,
like,
horsey.
hey, yeah, come on.
Nah, you do that to
good play.
bitches though. But even bitches, you don't do that with unless you really know them
because
like that. I grabbed that.
the male ass slap, like I'm thinking of baseball players when they do that shit. Like
But that's
they'd
what
be
I'm
like,
saying. Only uniform.
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
I'm thinking
only
or like
uniform.
football.
or
Yeah.
basketball too.
Basketball, I've
there's a
seen
little
it
bit of basketball,
too.
yeah.
After a free throw.
Are any black
my
players
ass
doing
open.
it though?
Nah, black
I feel like
players
it's been
do
dying
it.
down.
But yeah.
But
The white guys
bro,
are definitely still going.
everybody in the NBA was doing it.
LeBron's still doing that.
Coaches was doing it.
LeBron be tapping us.
He be tapping ass. Yeah.
He's
What
a
about
habitual ass tapper?
y'all ever been Charlie horse?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit.
Well, that
is
shit hurts.
painful. The
That's
first
the-
time it
that's the
happened,
knee
I
to the
thought,
Like a
thigh,
dead
right?
leg?
Yeah,
dead
Oh
leg.
my god.
I thought my shit was done for the first time it happened.
You guys know what a corn dog is?
Yes.
Oh my! What is that?
That's
It's
that's
when-
like
it's
a
when you
dead
knee-
dead knee your ass
Yeah.
like
To
from
the
like
asshole.
Yeah. Not your asshole, obviously someone
Like you
else's.
do that to
Like
somebody
this.
else.
Yeah.
You're grabbing the waist. Boom.
Corn
Boom.
dog.
Yeah, boom. Yeah.
That shit hurt.
Ah, yeah.
And then you give him a flat tire right after. You damn near got a fade. You know what a flat tire is?
I've
Yeah.
definitely
It's
had
when-
some
when-
annoying ass
when you
friends
step
like
on the
that.
back
When you step on the back of their shoe and it
Oh
damn near
my.
comes off.
You ever heard of a greasy donut?
Okay,
Okay.
never heard of
Wow,
that
that
one.
sounds
No.
crazy.
That sounds like it
What is
happens in
that?
the bathroom.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Happens at Slide Park.
That
I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna explain what it is.
No,
but-
you
No,
got
you
to.
got
You
to.
have
Yeah,
to.
you
No.
can't say it. What is it? A greasy
I'm not.
donut?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying I ever did this. But a greasy donut is when you take your finger, you wipe your ass. It's greasy, and you put it. You like slap
Nah,
their
that's
nose
foul.
with
Somebody's
it.
face.
That's out of
That's
pocket.
foul.
You're for sure getting beat up. Like If
I'm not.
anybody
That's what I'm
puts their
saying. I'm
shit on
not
my
saying
face,
I've done it, but it was just one of those things where it's just like, bruh, a greasy donut.
Hey, remember the smack challenge on Vine?
Well, like
was
where
that?
they go back and forth slapping each other.
Nah, where if someone fell asleep, they would just record them smacking the fuck out of them.
Yeah, that's insufficient.
Shout out to all the Vine challenges. Like,
Everyone got hella soft late, like nowadays.
yeah, like what
bro.
happened to the loud challenge? Well, Fulcrum's still doing it.
Yeah, we should get back on that though. We should do that.
Yeah,
just
the loud
letting y'all
challenge was
know.
hard.
What's the loud challenge?
Just smoking in the grocery store
Or
just
smoking
in
in
the library.
any place where you're not supposed to smoke.
Hey, nah, fuck it. I'll say it. We smoked in Sky River Casino. We was up in that
Well,
bitch smoking.
security was watching y'all roll up and didn't care.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's not cool then.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
Library,
I think
library
that's
is
still
crazy
W.
though.
Library's nuts.
Library's crazy.
Library's nuts.
Grocery store, it depends. If you're at like
If you're
a
in Costco,
Costco is nuts because that's a
there's
long
hella
way
people,
out.
though.
if you're
Yeah,
at grocery
yeah,
outlet, I'm smoking
Nah, I
in
feel
that
like-
Oh,
bitch.
they damn near was sparking.
What about a Wingstop?
They match.
A
Wingstop?
wing stop?
Now people used to
It's
go
small in the Wingstop.
into the kitchen and do it.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
shout out
they
to
won't.
shout out to Von
That's
Mar,
like-
man. He's the guy that started to put him in a coffin.
Oh,
Where
I
he would-
remember that
yeah, where he would
ignorant
just
shit too.
jump on shit and just ooh,
Yeah, there's been some couple drunk nights in Sac where
you put him in a
maybe-
coffin.
Put him in a coffin.
I'm not saying I did, but maybe someone I was with possibly put stuff in a coffin.
Put him in a coffin was a great trend.
But it's like, bro, imagine just waking up in the morning, you got a dented ass hood, and you're just like, damn, they
Damn.
put it in a coffin.
They put him in, yeah. Damn, being a victim to being put in a coffin like that is crazy. But he used to do it like at the mall, like with people. He was.
Oh yeah, he used to
was
do
foul. He was foul.
He used
like,
to.
vendors that had their shit set up on a table. Like,
Oh my.
That shit used to make me kind of sad, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, come on.
but
He used to do it to the like the Aki.
yeah, he was going crazy. He would do it
Damn.
like put
Put him in a coffin the Aki way.
Aki way. First you jump on the table.
Holy fuck, man. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of ignorant ass trends in like the early like
Boom gang.
2011 to like 2014. Boom gang was one. Yeah,
Yo,
like
what
that's
a-
a crime.
hey,
Actually, he
no,
committed crimes
Literally
on
was just
camera.
out there.
Hey, but what a character development though. Really gave his life to God, and he's really a changed man.
Oh.
Boom gang.
He should be a symbol.
Whole lot of gang shit.
Whole lot
For-
of gang
for
shit
growth.
as he was running
As he
off
was running
with
out.
whatever he was stealing. A haircut, like anything.
And you guys aren't even bringing up his iconic scene in the No Jumper universe
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
where he passed out.
Oh man,
No?
no jumpers. No jumper will eat off these things, huh?
Viral moments, man.
Yeah.
We got to start creating them.
Start a scrapbook.
On here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
you
then,
wanna
maybe
go
then,
viral, huh?
maybe then they'll pick us up, huh?
Yeah,
You
man.
want to go viral?
We got Bobalam coming in. Like, bro, what?
Wait, who?
I don't know.
No, run it real quick.
Bobalam.
Who's
Didn't
that?
they? Wasn't that like a Monday?
Yeah,
Like,
from the Monday.
Who's
You're gonna
Bob
get
Lamb?
I don't know.
He's a streamer.
He's
I
some
guess.
YouTuber.
YouTube comments.
He does like music stuff. It makes sense. I'm just being salty.
Is he on
They
air?
need to pick up some.
Is he on air talent now?
I don't know.
We don't know what.
It's just
it's
speculations.
all in
I'm just
limbo.
going based on what I heard off the Monday show.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Hopefully
Yeah,
one
man.
day Out of Focus will get picked up.
Yeah.
We'll see what
I
happens.
feel like we just gotta step it up.
We do.
I feel like that's the only thing.
And just-
Or one of us needs to go on and like represent us on a show.
You think so?
Yeah.
shit.
I feel like
That's really.
it's gotta be you, right?
I mean,
you're already on that bitch.
Ideally, it would be me, but who knows? But that would help though too. If I was on like a weekly show,
Yeah.
that would help our numbers.
Oh yeah.
Or we could just just keep siphoning guests. Just keep running it up. Independent.
We're
Yeah.
still
The
doing
sack
good,
way.
bro.
Yeah, the sack way.
The sack
sack
way.
way.
Sack way.
From the
The,
ground up, brick by brick.
the ground up and never got up out the ground. That's the sack way.
Still in the
Nah, I'm
gutter,
just
huh?
playing. Timestamp.
Nah, but I'm ready to end it if you guys are down.
Yeah.
Out of Focus.
Episode 20.
Episode
Episode dub,
dubbed.
dog. I feel like we should start introducing ourselves on the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do it.
We're
At the
20
end?
in.
Yeah, why not, man? Practice.
All right, man. Come on. Episode 20. I'm here with Trevor.
Trevor.
Kelvin.
Why you gotta go last? Just because you
See,
breaking
we-
up fights and shit?
We should do that because I noticed a lot of podcasts do that. They'll be like, "I am blank. My co-host
yeah.
here today is
Yeah, or I'm like, you're the A mic, correct?
yes."
Introduce us, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My
like-
co-host? You
yeah,
guys
yeah,
are my
yeah,
co-hosts?
Yeah, be like, I'm
Because
with-
you do start it off every time.
Yeah, I'm with my co-host Kelvin Belt and
So
Basa.
go start it how you would this episode.
Yeah.
Shit. Out of Focus episode 20. Now going into it is like, who do I say first?
It
Just
don't
go-
matter,
just
bro.
go-
Yeah,
just
go
like
in.
this.
Be like with Basa, Belt, and Kelvin.
With more enthusiasm. Than
What? What you mean? Want me to
come on.
bounce on your shit right
No,
now?
How
What?
about we do our own
First and
intro?
last
How about
name,
we
bro?
how about
Nah,
we-
bounce on my
First and
shit.
last
The
name.
fuck?
How about we do our own intros?
Man, let's get a
Nah.
soundboard, or we just,
You don't want
we'll get a longer intro.
Nah, I need the Bruce Buffer from Kelvin.
Bro, we
Well,
got
I
the
could
pop
make-
tags though.
Oh, that is.
I just
facts.
make
That
a
is
longer.
facts.
I just make like a slightly longer intro where we.
No, I
It's
like
like
how
some Family Matters shit where it's like.
or like what is that? What's that one with Bob Saget in it?
Full House.
Full
Full
House.
House.
Ooh, you know how they did theirs?
With the,
Oh.
is that the one with the squares?
Nah, that's the one with the
Then
where they would be
look at
doing
the
something
camera.
and then they'll look
And
at
they,
the camera
oh,
and
they
smile.
look over. Yeah, type shit.
But no, I
Like
like.
take an Addy. Just look
Hey,
at
that'd
it.
be a good one. Just reaching
like-
into a pill bottle.
No, I mean, I guess we could work on the intro. Fuck.
Nah, I like how we get straight into it. I fuck with it.
Yeah, some people said they like.
Because I was
Fuck-
putting
fuck,
your,
fuck whatever he was talking.
I was
about.
putting everyone's name in the title.
Yeah, you're already.
Yeah, we already.
Yeah,
do
you
And
the
we do
tag
the
at
pop
beginning.
tags.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
So what are you talking about, bro?
He wants
Hey,
more
man.
clout. He's
Nah.
got
This
the
is
taste
Young
of it,
Belt.
and now he's
He-
like,
Nah, I don't want more clout. I just
This
want.
damn, bro, you're going Hollywood on us, bro.
Yeah, look at
now I'm
him.
going
he's like, I just want to be
Hollywood.
properly introduced, you know, because people see
you
me
know
in
what
the
I mean?
video
People-
breaking shit up, and they don't know who I am. So I need you to.
Nah, but I feel like I feel like it has to do with something subconsciously about saying people's names at the top of every episode so that people remember their name, people remember who's talking, and it kind of builds an identity with them.
For
All right,
sure,
well,
especially with new viewers.
we can work on it. Out of Focus, episode 20. with Belt, Basa, and Kelvin. And now it's weird because I said Kelvin last.
The outro one is nice.
Dang, see?
He did alphabetical.
Hey man, I'll intro the next pod then, bro.
I'm gonna just switch it up every time.
I'm gonna give you a nice intro on the next pod.
You better give me hella flowers.
All right, we're out of here.